to draw, Daddy.
Okay, you can draw. All right. So we're the Wednesday. This week I want to talk about how to train every day without overtraining. Okay, so you got the boys in the background there, just scribbling away on the whiteboard. But what I want to talk about is, like I said, how to train every day without overtraining. So I think the biggest thing that people need to work on inside the gym and reaching their goals is consistency. So not consistently high intensity, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but consistently getting in the gym. So creating a routine where you're always moving your body, okay, so that you create a habit and it's something that's consistent and always something that you're
Hi,
going to work
bye.
on. Hi, bye. Yeah. Versus where I train 2 days here, 3 days here, no, maybe sometime 4 days a week. But when I go hard, I go really, really hard. But after that, I'm not able to go hard. So what do I mean by overtraining? So I said in the beginning, the goal of this session is to talk about how to train every day without overtraining. Well, a couple of those things that I like to think about is like when you train so hard, you're working out so hard, so consistently that you end up getting sick, right? Or, man, I'm so fit. Why should I be getting sick? Or your body starts aching, your shoulders hurt, your elbows hurt, your joints, your knees, I mean, everything just starts hurting on top of muscle pain, right? And you're just like, you lose motivation, you lack desire to eat food, you're not sleeping well. Any and all of those above can be like an example of overtraining in my perspective, okay? So a lot of this is all in my personal opinion, what I've experienced both from a client aspect, but also in my personal, my own personal working out. So, how to combat that, right? Now, if your lifestyle allows for really, really hard training, okay, that looks like getting enough sleep every night, 8 hours plus, getting the right amount of food, the right quality amounts of food. So, not just the amounts, but the quality as well. Do you need that marker? Here you go. Remember to put the caps back on the markers, boys. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So not just the quality, like the amount of food, but the quality of food as well, right? So you train really hard. You got to replenish a lot of those calories that you just burned. Plus, your body is trying to rebuild, so it needs a source of energy or some building materials to rebuild what you just broke down or what you're trying to gain new. So. In training, you are literally, so say you start here. So Monday, you start here, you're feeling fresh, right? You work out really, really hard. Your body is going into a downward spiral because you literally trained. The goal of training is to beat it down so that you can make yourself stronger. So, I mean, that's the entire ton of training. Now, if your lifestyle allows for it, you're able to take naps during the day. You're able to meditate, not have a lot of other stresses inside of your life, right? Um, you're able to sleep, eat, have the right nutrition, micronutrients, macronutrients, any and all those above. If you're able to have those, you're doing cold tub. I mean, I'm just throwing a bunch of things out there right now. But if you're able to do all of that stuff, then it's a different story. Then you may have the opportunity to train a little bit harder more frequently. But for the rest of us, those who have a tendency to not sleep all that they have, right? Have high stress environments outside of working out because really working out is a source of stress. Everything else is life is a source of stress. It's how well you manage it is what dictates a lot of your outcomes. So you sit 9 to 5 job. You're sitting down the entire day. You're not eating well. You're not eating enough, and you're not eating the right amount of the quality amount of food. Not getting enough sleep. You don't meditate. You don't do mobility. You don't do soft tissue work. You don't do any of that stuff. You just expect to go in, crush it hard, go about your day. You don't do actual cool downs. You don't do anything like that. You just go about to crush your day and expect why. It could go anywhere from a week to it could go anywhere to 6 months to where you're like, next thing you know, you're going in this downward spiral. So I say all of that with the intent of saying your outside stress and your stress inside the gym need to line up, right? And your lifestyle needs to line up. But another way to vary that, and something that I like to do personally for myself and for all the programming that I do, is I like to go hard 2 times a week. So right now my lifestyle looks like I got 3 boys. One of them is 7 months old and does not sleep um, consistently all the time, right? So I know that sleep is numero uno. There's so many studies out there saying that sleep's number one. But what are you doing with all the marker caps, bro? You can't lose. Don't drop it. What are you doing? You got to pick up the marker caps. High stress. Boom, right there. Okay. So taking all that into consideration, I like to vary the amount of stress that I place on my body throughout the week. That does not mean that I don't train though, however, okay? So, what I'm saying, my example, Tuesdays and Saturdays, I go exceptionally hard, okay? So Tuesdays, you can say a CrossFit style workout. You can say, I'm reaching peak heart rates, okay? I expect to be sore. I'm lifting heavy loads, a lot of repetitions, spending a longer period of time in the gym. Tuesdays, on Saturdays, same exact thing. Outside of those days, I'm going to maintain my heart rate low by either nasal breathing the whole time, and not just because that can be very deceptive, but easy nasal in, nasal out, right? Maintaining a lower heart rate. If I'm going to go lifting heavier loads, I'm going to go lower volume. So I might have a heavier load, but a lot of it's going to be concentric only work, or it's going to be, which means only the upward portion, or concentric only work, or it's just going to be low volume. So I'm going to try and minimize soreness. And then, so that's 2 days a week. So where we go? So we got two hard ones. We got 4. Okay, so we got the other 3. So my other 3 are going to consist of a lot longer periods of like longer workouts, longer duration workouts, still at low heart rates. Okay, trying to stimulate blood flow throughout the entire body, stimulate my nervous system to kind of. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You gotta pick up all my markers. Yeah. Stimulate my nervous system and my aerobic system to go more into a recovery setting, right? So if I'm able to go really, really hard 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, and then I'm using the rest of my week to recover well without not training, it allows me, and allows you too, to go really, oh, don't fall down. It allows you to go hard enough in those, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. It allows you to go hard enough in those one workouts, in those 2-day workouts, where you're actually making change. So instead of just going medium hard and thinking that you're going hard every day of the week because you're so beat up, you have the opportunity to go double hard 2 days a week, actually make change and actually stimulate your body to create some change later on in the future. Okay? Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you go hard with purpose. Okay? When you're going easy, work hard easily with purpose. Okay? So whatever you're doing it with 100% intention. So on my hard days, I'm going to go in 100% intent, going to crush that workout with everything under it. Crush it.
Crush that.
Crush that workout. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. On the easy days, though, I'm going to focus 100% of my effort on going easy. Hey, what are you doing? Easy. Yeah. Easy. Going easy. Work on recovery. Work on skills. Okay. It allows me to train more frequently and reap greater results because I'm allowing my body to recover from the high intensity efforts previously. Okay. And it also matches up with my lifestyle. So a couple of things you can kind of take in consideration. Match lifestyle with your stress levels from the gym and make sure that they equal each other. Okay, if you're high stress outside the gym, then the stress inside the gym needs to be lower. Okay, as this comes down, this can go up. If you have high stress outside or inside the gym, your stress outside the gym needs to be low so that you can accommodate for this. You have to meet in the middle because your body wants to survive. So try and pay attention to that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or thoughts, questions, whatever, I don't care, put in the comments below. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more of it on a Worth It Wednesday, please feel free to subscribe and like this video.
Yes.
Yes? Push that subscribe button. Right?
That one? The red one?
What? No, that's the pause button. All right, we ready to go inside? High five.
Yes.
Boom laser. Come on, give me more of that. Boom laser. All right.